not the sun, you are. Today, I'm going to be telling you a little bit about my past and what my future looks like. So my name is Kylie Henry. I was born on December 30th, 2000 at Arrowhead Hospital in Glendale, Arizona. Good old sunny Arizona. And I was baby number 5. I have 2 older sisters and 2 older brothers. Shortly after I was born, my mom found out she was pregnant again, and it was a boy. And then a few years later, I had another brother. So there are 7 of us kids. It's pretty crazy around here. I graduated from Deer Valley High School in 2019. Woohoo, go Seahawks. I don't really have any special talents or any historic events. I do have a tragic event. When I was 16 years old, my older brother was in a car accident, and it was brutal. It was really hard to see him like that. He was in a coma for a week, and then they did some brain testing and determined that he had no brain function at all. So that was really hard to see, being only 16 years old, to even go to the hospital every day, let alone go to school and go to work. It was not fun. It was a really hard time. But I really do think that it led me to become the person that I am. I think about it a lot, especially as I'm growing closer to the age that he was when he died. I think a lot about that, especially as I achieve different things in life. I do think that losing him led me to this life, and that I was meant to be a mom. I eventually met my baby's father about a year later, and then we fell in love, got engaged, and had a baby. But it's taught me to live life to the fullest. So my plans for the future, I kind of just plan to finish up my associates right now in science. I am getting forensics with emphasis in crime scene investigation, but I would eventually like to get my bachelor's and then my master's degree. And then hopefully get an internship somewhere in there. That would get me into a job while I work on my master's degree. My goal is to become a crime scene investigator or do some kind of lab work in that aspect, I guess. I'm not too sure yet, but it does look something like that. And eventually I would like to promote to higher levels, especially as I gain more knowledge and finish up my master's. And then I would eventually like to move to a new state to pursue like the FBI or CSI or something like that, kind of higher up levels. But I have told you about my background and my future. And just remember, Grey's Anatomy quotes are the best.